What's up? What's up, everybody? Good to see you, everybody. Good to see y'all. Andrew, Randy, Isaiah, Kelly, Greg, how we doing? How we doing? Same old shit, man. Everything's doing pretty good. Wife is good. Oh hell yeah, Matt. You know it, brother. We're kicking ass, man. Daddy came home yesterday. Daddy was back on the field, and we put an ass whipping on the Cardinals yesterday. We put an ass whipping on the Bears. We beat Dallas, so that's always makes me happy, but we didn't really put an ass whipping on Dallas. We just pretty much kicked field goals, but hey, a win's a win. I'll take it. And we beat Dallas. Um, so I'll take it. But we did put a good ass whipping on the Cardinals, and we did put a good ass whipping on the Cardinals yesterday, and it's good to see that Daddy's back on the field. Hey, how you doing, Greg? I'm keeping pretty busy. I just completed my first official full change out. I've been doing a lot of condenser swap outs and coil swap outs. That's since I opened my business here. I've been doing mostly coils or, coils only, and I've done a couple coils and condensers on mobile homes, a lot of condenser only swap outs. Um, but I just did my first full regular house full change out in it, in air handler and condenser. It came out really well. Really proud of the way it came out. Hold on, guys. I'm kind of tangled up here. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, R22 is getting ready to go away. But, hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? that's a that's a little far for me, Randy. Brad, I've been doing Ream too. I've kind of over here down in Lafayette. I still deal with the same supplier that I dealt with in Alexandria, but they don't carry near the Comfort Maker here. They only carry a piece or two, and they carry majority um, Ream. And they're actually giving me better pricing on Ream. They have more in stock, and I'm enjoying the Ream equipment. So it's great stuff. Uh, I'm not really understanding what you're saying there, Beal. Gas furnace. Yeah, well, man, right now, it's so the weather here. Ream owns Ream. Ream is its own company. Ream owns the Rude name. Ream is Ream. Um. Anyway, it's so mild here that it's kind of we're. Hey, appreciate that, Kelly. Thank you, man. It's kind of like people want to do stuff. Hey, Mr. Moist, but they're not really forced to do it because the weather's so mild. So they're not really doing it. Um, it's only like 68, 70 degrees here right now. Sorry about that. I had to correct my daughter. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Moist. Ted calls him Wet Boy. So, 1 second again, guys. I apologize. I apologize again. I'm on mom duty right now, but the kids are outside. We have a fenced in backyard, so it's all good. 39, that damn. No, it's not that cold here. Well, if you're just now getting your licenses and stuff, are you new to HVAC and want to start a business? If you're new to the trade, you might want to work for somebody for a little while, get some experience under your belt. Yep, Mr. Mom. The wife's running around doing some stuff she's got to do. Oh, okay, Jose, I see. But I'm enjoying myself. I take my little jobs, man. I don't have to set the world on fire. I'm not setting the world on fire right now. I just had the best week that I've ever had. Last week, I completed my first full change out inside and out on a house, not a mobile home, because I do a lot of mobile homes because the other companies here in Lafayette don't really fool with them. So I've been getting a lot of mobile home calls. So I did my first complete change out. I did a mobile home condenser and coil, and I think I ran, I don't know, 20 something service calls for the week. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot to some of you other guys, but when you're just starting out in a new town where nobody knows you, that's a pretty successful week for me. So I did meet with the advertising lady. How you doing, Craig? And I she had very reasonable pricing. She is doing some Facebook, like the Facebook advertising I was doing was I was just creating my own little stuff I was writing, and I would post it in the local groups, like I'm sure y'all have them where y'all live. Every major city has local groups, like, for sale in and around the whatever area. Uh and then you got like the marketplaces and the swap shop groups of your local community. I would just type stuff, blah blah blah, and post it in there. Well, this lady, I got paid her some money, and she's going to build me a little basic website. She's going to get me on Google, and she's going to do the proper Facebook advertising. You know how when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see these businesses pop up on your feed and it says sponsored, because they're paying for that. Well, I paid her and she takes care of all of that. She created me this pretty little ad with my logo and all my information. It looks fantastic. And so that is what I pay her for. And also I'm paying her to do me a basic website. So I had a really good week this last week, the best week I've had since I started. I'm pretty proud of myself, I must say. My wife, she goes and pays the bills. Basically, we're doing things different. We take it one job at a time. I do have charge accounts. It's Southern Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Bill. Um, 1 second. My apologies again. Yeah, it's Southern Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning is the name of my company. Um, but anyway, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Bill. I I'm pretty proud of myself. My dad is helping me, get started. He's I want to, Dad, if you're watching, man, I've told you this on the phone, but I'll tell you this in front of the whole wide YouTube world. Uh Man, Dad, thank you very much. I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm not afraid to say that to anybody here. I couldn't have done it without my dad. He's been a huge help getting me going. So I really thank God for my dad. He's been a huge help. And taking it one job at a time, we buy our equipment. All stock for the truck and miscellaneous shit is bought in cash money. That way there's no bills lingering out there. Equipment is bought on charge. When we buy a system or like a condenser or a coil or something to do a replacement, it is charged, but it's paid. My wife, I collect the money from the customer. My wife goes and pays the bill. Sometimes that same day if I get done quick enough, or if not, she goes and pays it the next day. So that way we don't have nothing lingering over our head, no debt lingering over our head or nothing like that. To me, that's just the easiest way to do it. You pay your supplier, and then the rest of it, is to take care of your other shit. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm still in the middle of that. I'm still involved in that flip house. And that's why I haven't got y'all no film, because I'm going over there tomorrow to meet with the carpenter. The unit's in a closet. I need to get with the carpenter. Sorry guys, let me respond to this text. Anyway, I'm going to meet with the carpenter tomorrow so we can look at the closet and see about, what we're going to do with the air handler. How you doing? Whatever your screen name is, 5123. Hey, Isaiah, I seen your comments, buddy. I was just trying to answer everybody, but how you going to do HVAC if you're going to go be a car mechanic, man? I thought you liked HVAC. I think Isaiah still doesn't quite know what he wants to do yet. My little thingy here is messed up. There we go. But I just wanted to, I feel much better. You can see that I actually have a voice now. I wanted to get on here and come shoot the breeze with you guys for a little bit. Bill, that's a good question, man. I need to talk to them about that. I would imagine that that they would help me out if I would put Ream on there. And see, the great thing is that, well, one thing that sucks is I live in a G Smooth. Yes, she's doing that also for me. She is doing my Google. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I know a lot of guys say, damn, you know how to do all this YouTube shit, and I do, but I don't know how to do the Google and all that. She's taking care of all of that for me. I paid her, her prices were very reasonable, but I still paid her a good amount of money to take care of all that for me. Google, Facebook, website. I gave her a chunk of money. She's taking care of all of that. How you doing? Damn it, I forgot your name. HVAC 01453. I'm sorry, man. I told y'all, don't be offended. Yeah, it's a shock mount. Don't be offended, guys, if I forget your name. I'm horrible with names. I told y'all I'm gonna have to write them down. Maybe one day, if I keep going like I'm going, Bill, I'll be able to get one of them fancy that Shure microphone like the other guys have. It's a fucking $400 microphone, but I am not. I'm not afraid to say that right now. Going drop $400 on a microphone is not a priority for me right now. So this one will have to do the trick. Maybe one day, but right now, spending $400 on a microphone is definitely not a priority. Hey, Tech Life. Okay, man. What's up? How you doing? So, guys, I'm gonna do some giveaways soon. Uh, no, I don't have stickers of my logo yet. I'm gonna get some made though. Um, I don't know why. Speaking of that, I was trying to set up Nightbot, and I haven't. I'm actually gonna play with Nightbot right now because I want to do a giveaway soon, and we're gonna do it through Nightbot. So yeah, I think it sounds good, Greg. It's a good microphone. I'm just not going to spend 24 24 $400 on a microphone right now, so um I don't know. I'll fool with this later cuz it's how you doing, Bobby? Amazon service. I don't know nothing about Amazon services. But I'm just taking it one step at the time right now. Taking it one step at a time. So, I have those Yellow Jacket P51 860s, not the 870s. It's not the touchscreen. That I don't see him in the chat right now, but his name is, I think Sean is his name, and but his screen name is Wild West. He sent me. I have them. We're gonna give those away, and I have 4 of the Rector Seal swaging kits to give away as well. I'm still waiting on Vito Pro Pack. Oh, hey Bobby, yeah, you're located in Shreveport. Okay, man. Yeah, waiting on Vito Pro Pack to send me a bag and hopefully an extra one. Hey, Rich, how you doing, man? Which is better, Train, Goodman, or Carrier? Doesn't really matter, man. Whichever distributor treats you the best, that's the one that you need to deal with. Don't really worry about the brand. They're all pretty much the same these days, except everybody knows that I have a hatred towards Goodman. So I don't fool with Goodman. Train or Carrier is just fine. Either one is fine. In zone. Driving home in the service van. Very cool. HVAC, did you tell me your name again? I did not do it. Michael, your name is Michael. I did not do a chat last weekend. I'm trying to get back on track. The wife went and saw the surgeon today. Yes, I'm sorry, Michael. The wife went and saw the surgeon today, but her pain has been much, much better. They have to. They did agree to do the hysterectomy. They agreed that it needs to be done because she's got cysts on her ovaries and all that crap. So we went there today. She has to go back one more time for what's it called? I might be saying this wrong, a pap smear, I think. You guys that have wives probably know what I'm talking about. She's got to have a pap smear done, I believe is how you say it. Once that is done, and just to make sure everything's okay, uh, then they will schedule surgery after the pap smear is done, I believe is how you say it. Let's see. Let me read Bill's comment here. Beal, it's been slow going, but we are getting we're fixing to get on track with it. And yes, it is making a big comeback, especially with the new company AEW. So much that I'm impressed with the new. Okay, so I'm right that it is Pap smear because that's what she's got to have done next. And once that looks good, then she'll have surgery. We are getting on track with that. AEW, the new wrestling company, has made such an impact that I'm even watching wrestling again. I don't watch WWE. Haven't watched WWE in years. I think I stopped watching WWE in 2007, 2008, I believe, is when I stopped. You know, Stone Cold was gone, The Rock was gone, all those guys. And I stayed with it as long as I could. But after that, I was done. But man, AEW is really putting on a good product right now. Oh, well, shit, Tech Life, man. Look, man, I wish your wife nothing but the best. I really do. I really do. PSOC, that sounds familiar. I think my wife may have had that at one time. That sounds familiar. Greg, I stayed with it after it went WWE, you know, but you know when Stone Cold retired, I mean he was forced to retire because of his neck, but Stone Cold was my guy. So when he retired, I was really down in the dumps about it, but I stuck with it for a few more years. But to me, man, around 2007, 2008, it really it wasn't the same, and I gave up on it. I mean, I would watch it every now and then through the years, but just but thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I am feeling better. But when AEW came around, man, they've got a, for those of you that don't know, AEW is a new wrestling company that's owned by the Khan family. The Khan family owns the Jacksonville Jaguars and a couple other major sports teams. They have about 5 times the money that Vince McMahon does, who is the owner of the WWE. They have some great talent. They have former WWE guys that are there and other guys that are there. They are on Wednesday nights on TNT, same channel WCW was on back in the day. AEW Dynamite is the name of the show. Wednesday Night Dynamite. It's on TNT on Wednesday nights. If you were a wrestling fan in the past or still are, and you haven't watched AEW, give it a shot. It's even got me back watching wrestling. Now, again, I don't watch WWE. I watch AEW. So, yeah, I hear you, Kelly. I did see your comment earlier, Kelly. Yeah, the Colts are looking good. I know last time you were in one of my chats, you were worried about the Colts. I think you had said something about they weren't worth the shit or something. I don't remember exactly what it was you said, but they actually look pretty good, man. I think y'all might be okay. That's correct, Greg. I've been now that I'm into AEW because I'm into AEW. I watch it on TV every week, and I watch all the pay-per-views. I'll watch the clips of WWE on YouTube because I don't watch the whole Raw and SmackDown though. But when Dynamite comes on Wednesday nights for AEW, I sit in front of the TV and watch the whole damn thing. But I will watch the clips of WWE, and I did see that Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair are having a Team Flair versus Team Hogan. So that's the only time I'll watch WWE is when Stone Cold makes his appearances. Like Austin appeared at the Raw reunion a couple months ago, and then a few weeks later he went to the Madison Square Garden thing. It was the first time WWE had been in Madison Square Garden since like 2012 or some shit, and he appeared there as well. That's about the only time I'll turn the TV on, and it's just to watch his segment, and then I'm done. Okay, yeah. See, Tech Life, that sounds a lot like what's going on with my wife. Now, the reason that she's okay, I appreciate that, man. The reason that we're okay with a hysterectomy, there you go, Rich, the rattlesnake. The reason that we're okay with a hysterectomy, my wife has been pregnant 3 times. Our son was born, and then our daughter was born. And when she got in that bad car accident in 2000, it was on November the 3rd, I think. November the 3rd of 2017. We did not know it, but she was pregnant when she got in that car accident. And between the car accident and the anesthesia, well, which they figured out she was pregnant before she went into surgery, and they warned us. They said, "Hey, did y'all know she's pregnant?" We were like, "No, we didn't know." And they said, "Well, y'all do understand that right now the baby looks okay." So they started doing the ultrasound and all that. They said the baby looks fine. Looks like the wreck did not hurt it, but she was only a few weeks in, which still doesn't make it any easier because I do not support abortion at all. Um, oh, it's a damn ice cream man. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but anyway, I don't support abortion. But they told us there is a huge risk of her losing the baby through the anesthesia and surgery and pain medicine after surgery and all that. I mean, we didn't want that to happen, but she had to have surgery. Her leg was so messed up. We couldn't just say, "Oh, well, we'll just wait till the pregnancy's over." I mean, they told us, they said, "Y'all can't wait till the pregnancy's over. We're doing the surgery. We're just warning y'all that she's probably going to lose the baby." We had no choice, and she did lose it. She had the surgery, and a few weeks later, she miscarried. So we went to the hospital because she was bleeding, and she had to end up having a DNC done. They had to get all that out of there. Um, so anyway, that's why we're okay with the hysterectomy. My wife's been pregnant 3 times, and there's like a rule to it to have a hysterectomy. You have, I don't know. They always ask you how many kids you got. We have 2 kids. We're fine with that. We don't want any more. Now, that third one, that was an accident. It wasn't planned, but we weren't upset about it. We would have gladly been very glad to have another kid. But with the surgery and all that, it didn't happen. But we're not trying to have another one. So the best thing for her to do is have a hysterectomy. That way she can get all that crap out of there and she'll be pain free. So, Michael, I do remember ECW. ECW was a lot of people did not like ECW. I did back in the day. So, Charlie, you're really going to come in here and talk shit and say Gator bait after LSU, we just got done kicking y'all's ass a couple weeks ago. And then we just got done kicking Auburn's ass, and Alabama's next. So, that's the story with her. That's why we're so okay with the hysterectomy. Take it, Tech Life. Y'all, I'm glad your wife doesn't have to have a hysterectomy. Do y'all have any kids? If y'all don't have kids, a hysterectomy would totally ruin that for y'all. I mean, of course, there's adoption, but I know if she's capable and you're capable, if y'all don't have kids, I would imagine y'all want to have y'all's own kids. So by her not having a hysterectomy, that's a good thing for y'all. Michael Breeze is looking fantastic. Drew Brees hasn't missed a step. Hold on one second. I think one of my kids is crying. Sorry. My daughter was crying. She heard the ice cream truck, so she's mad because I didn't I didn't know she wanted ice cream. He comes by here every day. She never asks me. Now today, all of a sudden, she wants ice cream. So what time is it? Tomorrow about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I have to flag the freaking ice cream man down. So ECW was great. It was. Bruce, no complaints, my man. They look great. I don't really see, now that Breeze is back, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I knew that we were going to be in this position again this year. We got screwed last year, okay? That damn pass interference call that never got called, that was bullshit. We got screwed. I knew we would be back in this position again. The only reason we lost that one game that we did is because Breeze got hurt during that game. That's it. I mean, honestly, I'm again not trying to sound cocky, but who's going to beat us if we keep playing like this? Who's going to beat us? I mean, we're the best team in the NFC. The only other team that I see, and I don't know if I haven't kept track of who they've played. I'm going to look at that. But is the 49ers. They're undefeated. So technically, I guess they're the best team in the NFC. But we do play San Francisco this year. So we'll find out. Yeah, Forrest, the 49ers. So we'll find out who the best is. And I don't know where we play San Francisco. Let's look right now and see if it's in San Francisco or if it's in New Orleans. I'm telling y'all right now, if it's in New Orleans, San Francisco ain't got a chance in hell. Now, if it's in San Francisco, they got a shot. It will be a good game. It'd be a hell of a game. When do we play San Francisco? We have a bye week next week. Patriots, the Saints defense is on another level. I don't know what's going on with our defense, but they are freaking fantastic. Okay, Falcons, Buccaneers, Panthers. Falcons again. Okay. Ooh. Week 14. We play the 49ers in New Orleans in the Dome. That's bad for the 49ers. That's really bad for the 49ers that they got to come to the Dome. Not good for them at all. So the 49ers are coming to the Dome. I might try to catch that game, actually. I have a hookup with tickets. Or Matt, if you're out there and you get those tickets, we should try to go to that game together. Oh, there you go, Tech Life. Great to hear that y'all have 3 beautiful kids, man. That's awesome. Oh, dude, Roll Tide. Come on, Tech Life. I was just starting to like you, man. You know what? Honestly, though, that's going to be a hell of a ball game. I mean, I got what we say in Louisiana in French, I got the frissons. That's the chills. The chills. Oh, well, Matt, I'm not worried about the 49ers if we play in the Dome. Why don't you get us some tickets, Matt, so we can go? The Packers are good, and I'm a Packers fan. Let's see. Honestly, though, Tech Life, LSU, Alabama, not this Saturday coming, but next, it's going to be a hell of a ball game. It's going to be a hell of a ball game. Yeah, Gary O. Man, I don't know who y'all played this year. I know yesterday y'all played Carolina, so that and y'all fucking monkey stomped Carolina. So, but that will be a good game, Kelly. That's going to be a great game. Hey, I love college ball, but I love my NFL too. I like them both. Dude, I just like football. I love the game. I don't give a shit if it's high school, college, NFL. Dude, I will go. I'm not even from Lafayette, but my local school here around the corner, I will go sit at their football game and support my local team just because I love football. I don't care if it's high school, pee-wee, watching the young kids play. They're cute as hell, man. Them little boys out there giving it hell. College, NFL. I just love the game of football. I played football from pee-wee with the flags hanging off of me all the way through high school. I love the game of football. I understand the game of football. I love it. So I don't care who it is, high school, college, whatever. Uh I love football, man. I really do. But LSU and Alabama is going to be a hell of a game. But Tech Life, man, with Joe Burrow, our quarterback, he is a freaking beast. The only thing I can say, man, is y'all better hope y'all's quarterback is back. What's his name? Tuna, something like that. Other than that, man, I don't know, man. I think we got y'all. But honestly, I hope he is back because I think this is the year that LSU can beat Alabama. And I want to beat Alabama when y'all are at y'all's best. That way there's no excuses. Because if Tua or whatever his name doesn't play, they're going to say, oh, well, the only reason LSU beat Alabama was because Tuna was out, or Tua, however you say his name. I guarantee you it'd be all over social media. The only reason LSU won is because Tuna, whatever his name is, didn't play. I hope he does play because I want LSU to beat y'all while y'all are at y'all's best. Because we haven't beat y'all in, I think it's been 9 years since we beat Alabama. Alabama has beat us the last 9 years in a row. What banged up secondary? Oh, you talking about on the Saints? Yeah, if you're talking about the Saints, yes, our secondary is banged up. But our damn backup secondaries are playing better than the first string. So, I mean, look what we did to St. Louis. I'm thinking baseball. To Arizona yesterday. Look what we did to Chicago. I mean, we're in pretty good shape. So, yeah, North Carolina, the Tar Heels. Well, they got a football team. It ain't much of one, but whoa, wait a minute. I just saw Tech Life's. You're telling me Clemson lost to North Carolina? The North Carolina Tar Heels beat Clemson? Why did that not pop up on my shit? Oh my God. Y'all are joking, right? Let's see. Clemson is what, number 3 right now? Okay. Wait, no. Clemson played Boston College this past week. I'm showing that Clemson played Boston College. Yeah, and they didn't play North Carolina. I have it right here on my ESPN app. Does that show up? Yeah, right there. Clemson played Boston College and smashed them this past Saturday. Or am I on the wrong week? No, I'm not on the wrong week. Yeah, that was this past weekend. So y'all got me confused now. What are y'all talking about with Clemson and North Carolina? Last week, Clemson played Louisville and smashed them. A few weeks ago. Okay, well, let me go back to that. I got to find this shit. Okay, they played Florida State. This must have been a while back because there's Florida State. They smashed them week 6. Where's Clemson? Dude, man, y'all had me all excited. Where the hell is Clemson at on week 6? Oh, I found it. It was on week 5. Clemson won by 1 point. They were number 1 back then. On week 5, which was September, Clemson only beat North Carolina by 1 point. Wow. Yeah, Clemson won by 1 point. That's crazy. Wow. Charlie Brown going to come in here talking shit. And on week 7, we beat Florida 42-28. And then we beat Mississippi State. Then we beat Auburn. Well, let me take that back. We didn't whip Auburn's ass. I said we put an ass whipping on Auburn, and that was a lie. We only won by 3 points. That was a hell of a football game, though. Hell of a football game. Then we have a bye this week. LSU and the Saints have a bye on the same week. Then LSU, we play Alabama. Oh, and I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all do know that LSU got put as the number 1 ranked team. LSU's ranked number 1. Alabama's number 2. Ohio State is number 3. Who's number 4? I think it's Clemson. Yep, Clemson's number 4. Only pay attention to the top 4 or where LSU's at, because the top 4, that's your playoff. So it's going to be number 1, 2, 3, and 4 go to the college. Clemson is undefeated, Matt. Your number 1, 2, and 3, and 4 go to the playoffs for the national championship. So the playoff picture right now is number 1, LSU, number 2, Alabama, number 3, Ohio State, and number 4, Clemson. And if it stays to where LSU is number 1 and Alabama's number 2, they will not play each other in the playoffs, because the number 1 seed gets the number 4 seed and the number 2 seed plays the number 3 seed. So it could be an LSU versus Alabama national championship, but either LSU or Alabama is going to lose a game, because we're playing each other, not this coming week, but the next. And whoever loses that game is going to go down in the rankings big time. They're going to probably drop to at least number 6, I would think, because your undefeated teams are going to stay 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whoever loses the LSU Alabama game is going to drop in the rankings big time. So, Greg, I would very much like to see an 8-team playoff, even a 6-team. I don't think 4 is enough. I mean, it's like the NFL. What is the NFL? Is it 8 teams per conference? 8 teams in the AFC, 8 teams in the NFC? Yeah, it would be so much more entertaining. Yes, Clemson is undefeated. Alabama is undefeated. LSU is undefeated. And Ohio State is undefeated. Your number 1, 2, 3, and 4, your top 4 teams in the country, those are your playoff teams. So they're going to be undefeated. If you're not undefeated, you're not going to be in the top 4 unless everybody's lost at least one. But your 1, 2, 3, and 4 are always going to be undefeated. You think, man, that's going to be a good game, Kelly. When is Ohio State and Penn State playing? Are they playing this coming up week? Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Rich. LSU and Bama next week, not this coming weekend, but next week, because LSU's on a bye. I don't think both teams are going to make the playoff, because whoever loses that game is no longer going to be undefeated. They're going to drop, I think, higher than number 4 or lower, however you want to look at it. I don't think they'll make the playoff. So that's my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's see when Ohio State and Penn State are playing. I hope it's this weekend. Thursday. Georgia and Florida are playing this weekend. That's going to be a good game. Well, okay. Well, that's true, Rich. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get in the playoffs with a loss, but I'm just saying, what if LSU wins and then Clemson continues to win, and then Ohio State stays undefeated, and then Penn State stays undefeated, and then there's another undefeated team out there. So that's 5 right there. I don't think they're going to put Alabama in the top 4. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how that system works. I could be totally wrong, dude. I don't see the Ohio State. I'm trying to find it, Kelly. That's true. It also depends on the quality of team. The damn BCS is all screwed up. That's true because we're the only reason LSU's number one is because we just beat Auburn. We beat a more quality team this week than Alabama did, and that's why they moved us up to number one. That's very true. The BCS is crazy. So that has a lot to do with it too. So if Alabama losing to LSU, it's not like they're losing to some shit team. So they may stay in it. I don't know. The way that system works is crazy. I'm trying to find the damn Ohio State Penn State game. There it is. It's in week 13. It's on November the 23rd, Kelly and everybody else. Penn State and Ohio State is on November the 23rd in week 13. That's going to be freaking sweet, man. I wish that they would do a damn better playoff, like 6 teams or 8 teams would be a lot more interesting. Be a hell of a lot more interesting than than just 4 teams. Well, the thing you're right, Rich, but the I don't care what anybody says. The SEC is the toughest conference in college football. It is. I'm sorry, it is. It's the toughest conference in college football. That would be good, Rich. Yeah, more teams and the number one ranked team gets a bye, just like in the damn put all your conference winners in the. I agree, Greg. Put your conference winners in the playoffs for the national title. I like that. See, that's the thing in college football. If you're not, but there's so many colleges compared to NFL teams. But if you don't go undefeated, you have no shot, really, no shot of making the playoff. And if you do lose, you can only afford to lose one game, where the NFL is completely different. All you got to do is win your division and you're in the playoffs. The Big Ten on the second toughest? I don't know. I don't know, but I know the SEC is the toughest, man. I mean, everybody says that. But yeah, I would like to see a much better playoff. But, the BCS is so stupid. I mean, I remember when one of the bowl games was the national championship. Now it has its own game. So, last time LSU won the national championship, it was the Sugar Bowl. The Sugar Bowl was the national championship. Yeah, the SEC always has several teams in the top 10, top 15, top 25. So it's a hell of a conference. I mean, look at the past 10 years. I think the SEC has won the national championship 8 out of the past 10 years. So that tells you right there. I know Chris is on. I think Chris just went live a few minutes ago. Notre Dame usually always gets overranked every year and they end up falling. Chris Stevens, HVACR videos. He's a good guy. That would be really cool, Bill. It really would. I ain't gonna lie. That would be pretty freaking sweet. Because I tell you what, I guarantee right now, you take like Alabama and LSU and Ohio State and Clemson, they could probably beat like the Miami Dolphins, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the who else? The Cincinnati Bengals. There's a few teams in the NFL that I think the top 4 teams in the NC in college football could beat in the NFL right now. I ain't gonna lie. So kind of shifting gears here before I've been on here almost an hour. I'll probably shut it down in about an hour. But how's business for everybody? Everybody staying busy? Slow down? What's the deal? I'd imagine that time of the year, it's probably starting to slack off a little bit for everybody. Give me a knife. Commercials busy. Oh, snow. Well, that's not surprising in Colorado. Man, Rich, I'm not, man, I feel horrible, dude. I'm not even subscribed to your channel. I'm about to do that right now. How you doing, TP Services? I told you not to let him in. Here, put this up. Yeah, I got. Why won't it let me click your name? Okay, here we go. Go to channel. Damn, Rich, you got all kind of videos, dude. I'm gonna be binge watching your shit tonight, dude. Man, Rich, I feel like a piece of shit, man. I am so sorry that I'm just now subscribing to your channel. God, I just subscribed, brother. I'm so sorry, man. I can't wait to binge watch your stuff. Slow in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, apart. Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, dude, I love that. I love all kind of stuff. Anybody that's willing to put up a channel of HVAC and other stuff, I'll watch it, man. I'm really sorry, Rich, dude. I feel horrible. Uh, I didn't realize you had videos like that, dude. But I did subscribe, man, and I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm gonna have some videos coming soon. I'm gonna do some film on that flip house, and I've already ripped out the air handler, but the condenser's still there. I got to go rip it out, so I'll get some film on that, and then when I start setting in the new equipment. I will be watching your stuff tonight, Rich. Now, I'm not the best at commenting. I watch everybody's stuff, but I don't always leave a comment. So, but I'll try to make it a point to leave it. I don't know. I usually just go from video to video and don't comment. But it's not that I don't watch or don't care. I'm just not a big commenter on videos. But oh, okay, I got you, Bruce. Oh, that would be the old lady calling. All right. I know what she wants, and she's probably going to keep me on the phone for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and log off of here, guys. Just wanted to get on here. I had a great time shooting the breeze with y'all. It's Monday. I'll try to do this again Wednesday. I'm trying to get back in routine, and hopefully I can start bringing back some of them Saturday night hangouts again if you guys are interested. If you want this, I've seen there's some other guys. It looks like that overtime, HVAC overtime is kind of falling off. It looks like she's gonna keep calling. It looks like Mike has dropped out and kind of started his own thing. So I don't know what's up with that, but I've seen they've been doing some stuff. So what I'll do is I'll try to do this again Wednesday where we just shoot the breeze. I love interacting with you guys in the chat. And you know what? From now on, too, I'll start putting a link in the chat, because the good thing about this software is even if some of these trolls want to come in here, I can see them at the bottom of the screen before I allow them in, unlike Hangouts used to be. And if you guys want to come in here and talk with me, we can do that. And then we got Saturday nights where we can do up to 6 people on Saturday nights on a hangout. So I'll try to get back on track on doing that, fellas. I will. Hey, Gary, I hate to leave, man, but my wife's blowing up my phone. So I'm going to get off of here. I've been on here for about an hour. But stay tuned, Gary. I'm hoping to be back Wednesday night, and then Saturday night I'm gonna just try to start the hangouts again. And and we got giveaways. I got giveaways coming up. Don't forget, I got the yellow jacket gauges that Wild West sent, and I've got the swaging drill kit from Rector Seal, and maybe I'm not positive yet, possibly a tool bag from Vito Pro Pack. So we'll see. Okay. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Be looking for me Wednesday night. I very much plan to be back on here Wednesday night, possibly with a giveaway. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Thank y'all. I appreciate all the support, and I really enjoy shooting the breeze with you guys and interacting with you guys in the chat. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Rich, I subscribed. I'm going to watch. Rich, I think I've tried to get you on camera a couple times, man. So think about it. I'd like to bring you in here Wednesday night. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you guys Wednesday.